So hey guys, this is part of the February update month. Apologies that I didn't do one for January. Not much had been done apart from till today, which we have put in some sockets. They run, there's one down the back there and also along that beam there. So basically it goes from that socket there, trunking all to there, it goes behind the beam, up through the hole, up to the corner, down through the back, in and around, and then all the way along to that one there, where that wire, just by your fingers you can see, is the wire we've been told to leave, as it's going to go down into the bedroom, down the side of the wall, and a bit of trunking, and fitted up into the fuse box, which obviously you know, we have to have a qualified electrician to do so. So then I've just finished off putting in these final strips here. There is a gap, mind the light there, as this light will be moved, so just need to put a piece in here, and I'm going to have double strip light, one either 2 or 4 foot, however long they come. So there's going to be one there, and there's going to be, I'm either going to have 3 sets or 2 pretty long ones, so it will brighten out. That'll be getting done on Monday, first, second, third, I think that's the 4th, which my father-in-law will come round to do, and then it's cracking on with battening out that side, plasterboard in, and the same with that side. So hopefully, well, in the next, shortly after this, hopefully you'll see that we may have put some lights on, and then hopefully next month we'll have some more progress, where as long as everything goes to plan, have it all battened out, and then I can start. I think I'm going to concentrate on this side of the layout first, although it's already built. As I've said, that is going to have to come at an angle, and the way I'm going to have the fiddle yard, I think the bottom half of that board is going to have to be carved out. I don't know if you can see, but a bit carved off, just to allow for the fiddle yard track to come from the other side, come up, and then enter onto this scenic board, which I'm thinking from this here, there's obviously, I'm going to have a handrail along here up, but then all this is going to be basic, well, from here, well, more or less where my foot is, so from there to the wall, baseboard, which I think, bear me 2 seconds. I think is just over 2. Where did I say now? Roughly about there, didn't I? So that is just 3 foot. So from where my foot was to the wall's 3 foot. So that'll be a nice. The idea was a swooping corner, possibly might have a canal scene here with a viaduct or whatever going on, possibly, to be decided. And then obviously, due to the loft ladder, it's going to have to try not to fall through while videoing, cut a piece out so it doesn't cover all of it, but obviously, you know, comes out a certain so much, although it will be about yay high. I don't really want to be clacking my head on it, to be fair. And then obviously from here, I think I worked it out 3, possibly 2.5 foot coming out. Get the trusted tape measure out again. Obviously that's the back bit. There's 2 foot. I don't know if it wants to thingy. Yeah, so basically, when it wants to thingy, there's 2 foot there, which is roughly about there, give or take. And then it'll go around the tracks. Then it'll go. That corner piece there might be a rolling hill to incorporate the town scene there, or might just be a split straight divide or whatever, scenic break. Go down around underneath that board into the fiddle yard here, possibly on that bend. The fiddle yard's going to spread out into all the lanes, come up, and then it might have to do a full loop to come to that side, but I won't really know that until it's all battened out, and all the rest of it. But yeah, it's a bit of progress, not much really, but it's what I've done. All the stuff, locos and everything else is all packed away. All the scenics, all the Metcalf kit buildings I've got are in the bottom one. That one there's full of rolling stock, and obviously the stuff that's out here was in a box, but when I visited New Junction, I didn't have a carryable box to take the stuff that I took with me, so the box I used was the storage box. So all this has come out, and also the removable part of the layout, which I said was going to be the TMD area, is gonna. I'm thinking it's either going to come along this side, or I might put it on that side, and have this possibly as a workbench, because I don't think over there is going to be an ideal workbench, especially with the loft hatch there. So hopefully we'll be back in a sec with more progress on the video. So back in a sec. So we're back after a week or two from the bit beforehand. As you can see, next to the last piece of beaten off, there is a light strip, which we are looking at this side of the layout because we have finally light fitted. It's one of 2. So obviously this piece of gap here was where the original little single light was. And as you can see, it's brightened up one half of the loft. We are, as I said in the beginning, due to financial restrictions, this is all we've been managed to have done. I am waiting to be paid from doing my second job, so the aim of the plan is to get this back wall battened and plasterboarded up to, I think, just that beam there, so that when the electrician comes round he can see the wiring and all the work. So then once he's okayed it, clarified it, it'll get shut off. So yeah, it's as I said, you know, you can see that it brightens up. You know, obviously this will be same height as the bottom of this, give or take, so it'll be quite bright, and then the other side will be exactly the same. I have marked it out where that pencil mark is where it's going to go. Obviously this piece here, this is just from when I had the flooring done. They wired the light down to that socket, which in turn, in the landing, they wired it to the light there. So to have the lights on in here, I need the landing light on, which obviously is not what I want every time I want to be running trains. If for one bit, you know, I want to do some work up here, I don't want to be wasting electricity and having lights on in there and lights on in here. So that's, once we've, as I said, once the electrician has come in, we'll remove this from that light fitting, and then obviously this bit here is the pull cord, which I'll put it in loosely for a minute. So literally as soon as I walk up, I reach over, turn it on, and it'll be like that. I will, when doing videos, possibly live streams when I have guests around, the wire will be tucked up somewhere out of the way, so there won't be just a random pull cord lying down. Pardon me, sorry guys. So yeah, as I said, we're going to batten out this side and plasterboard this, so that's going to be progress in March. The reasons, well, one of the main contribution to there not being much work done, as I said, one of them was financial, but I've handed in my notice into my current job, and I've now gone self-employed full-time painting and decorating, so I've had to work a bit without getting paid, but hopefully either this afternoon or next week I'll be paid, and then I'll be getting paid weekly. It'll be more money than what I'm on at the minute, less working hours, so hopefully I'll have more time to do the layout itself, meet and greets and all the rest of it. So yeah, I'd like to say thank you to all the recent subscribers that have subscribed to the channel. As I said in the beginning of the video, apologies, I haven't done much. It's, you know, it's a hobby when we can do it, but without money you can't really do anything. As in where I am, you know what I mean, without money I can't magic up wood from nowhere, screws and all the rest of it. So yeah, March hopefully will be a bit of more of a progression in terms of where we're going. We're going to do the woodwork ourselves, and then the first stage, I suppose, is planning out the fiddle yard and how I want the layouts to interlink. So one that side will go into the fiddle yard, come around, go around into that way, and then go the other way, depending, or we might have it a different way. We'll see. It'll all be down to what we can do. Another thing with this one, as I said in previous videos, all this will have to get rewired and changed. That's another fun job task I'll have of doing, changing it to what I want and how the wires are going to be all configured. A certain bit of track work is going to be changed as well. So yeah, just hopefully, you know, you've well seen the progression I've done so far. Please bear with me. Apologies about the how-to series of the scenic side as well. That's had to take a bit of a back seat at the minute. But yeah, thank you. As I said, thank you to all the new subscribers. Thanks for watching my videos. I am trying to get better at videoing, and all the rest of it. It's still a bit new and a bit thingy for me, but yeah, thanks very much guys. Hopefully March will be better than where we are now, so I shall see you for the March update, guys.